Maybe give it a break. Hello. Hello in chat. Turn my heater off so it ain't too loud. How's everyone going? I'll give everyone a chance to hop in and adjust my camera here. Just a hair. Guess it's still kind of sideways. Sorry about the camera. Anyone hop in? Read the description thoroughly, please. Of course, a lot of you have been here before, but anybody new, post donations if you would like. Any of this information Hi, push button. You're first. Woohoo! Thank you for coming. I'm going to wait till a few are here because I'm going to post a discernment thing. Well, because I gotta set stronger intentions for anybody in chat. That way I don't have to necessarily boot them unless they're being an obvious troll, but I'm learning that any energy manipulation or reality manipulation behind the scenes we aren't aware of, I'd like to, place a discernment and a bubble around this place to keep it safe. Because I don't want anyone, energetically messing with other people. Hi, Osiris Ra. How are you? Like I said, I don't want any energetic people think they're all that messing with each other because I want this to be a great learning experience. And not saying anybody is, but it's to clarify. I want to set intentions of the chat properly. And this is actually a good affirmation to do every time you sense your energy being funny or anytime you notice it. I should do it more often myself, but especially going through all these crazy timeline changes, probably should use it more often. Because I had to use this last night and the night before and improvise it and fix it and update it and all sorts of stuff. Just too hungry and my energy can be overbearing, but I'm working on it. Oh, hey, yours is fine. I'm just... And share in chat all you want, but just be mindful of other people's perspectives. And I know what's his name? The other Osiris could be a little overpowering sometimes, I think, with his information. And to a point, I don't really follow some of it, but that's because, well, and you know what? That's his reality, and I just say, keep your reality, but don't be afraid to broaden your minds. Don't be afraid to share perspectives, but also don't push your reality with other people, because that's actually messing in their energy without realizing what you're doing. So that's why I try to be a neutral perspective and just say, hey, knock it off. Keep your shit together. Share pics. Well, I don't think you can in here. If you can, that'd be impressive. You're getting ready for old people bedtime? You're not that old. All right. This is affirmation in chat. I do not consent to any negative attachments that try to manipulate my reality in any form, to block any gifts, or that interfere directly with humanity, freeing oneself. I do not consent to, not limited to, the manipulation of my physical vessel in any shape or form, on any dimension, all timelines, all variations of self, including my etherical, and all energy forms. I don't consent to any soul contracts that may lower my frequency. I do not consent to any cord attachments that siphon my life force in any form, including all entities that try as well. And that goes for my chat. I do not consent to the manipulation of anyone in my chat. Everyone here is protected. We do not consent to anyone messing with each other's reality in chat. This is a safe place and a safe bubble, and it's kept like that. So that way it keeps everyone's energies to themselves, and it locks down higher protection. And anyone try anything gets either removed or just put in like an energetic bubble away from other people. I just want to make that clarification so everyone understands they're safe in here. And I got to make that intent because this is my channel, my rules, and I want everyone safe. Because here's the thing. With everyone's perspectives different, I want everyone to participate and chat amongst each other, share Mr. Mr. Mission Control. Aw, you know these dragons love you and they're just going to go visit. They're probably already over there. Jack Whack Attack. Oh, nice one. And if we have a haywire of crazy trolls in here, they'll just get booted. It's one thing to be bad energy and manipulating other people, but it's another thing to troll a channel is just ridiculous and seriously just limits your vocabulary and limits your stuff. When I recently came across this new channel to Christico Avatar, which has really opened myself to a lot of things that I've been doing already. And now I understand a lot more. And, you know, I knew it already. But at the same time, it didn't quite, you know, like click on such a high level. Because for me to do all these master classes, like push buttons, actually paid for a class, it was pretty intense and really awesome, wasn't it? Make sure to share that out, too. That's because I actually have those chakras unlocked myself. That's the only reason I can do any of these lessons. And it's because I have unlocked into a higher range of dimensions, like he said. Because the way he put it, I felt like a unicorn horn as he put it, and it literally is something to it. It literally is like called a unicorn horn, and I didn't know that. And I had that unlocked. Well, I still do. I just like put it more in a physical, actual unicorn horn thing. Because that's how it felt like. I could feel it grow out of, like grow out of my head like an antenna, like an actual unicorn horn. I'm like, wow, it puts into perspective how high advanced some people are more than others. And that's not saying anyone's better than anybody either. It just gives me the more boost and more oomph to help everyone get that far too. Because there's a lot more to it, and I wanted to explain how there's so much into it that people don't realize. And that's why you aren't at certain frequencies. It's because you literally have to go through training to handle that dimension. That's what you do. You're literally, so when I'm unlocking your chakras, I'm setting you up to hit like some type of course, right? Push buttons. You went through a lot just in my presence. It's because I was like literally like helping you out with some training processes. It's a pretty impressive. You're so hungry. Are you picking up one of my Hindi language, please? I don't do Hindi language, sorry. But I do resonate with some of the Hindi gods and deities, but not in a way they do. It's not for me, it's not a religion. I relate to their actual being. I don't relate to the religion. That's what I want to clarify too. I don't do the religion on anything. I resonate with the being itself. Oh, sure, anytime, whenever you can afford it. I mean, you know, well, because I can't really lower it. It's like $50 a class. But you could partake in the same class and get more out of it with somebody else if you want to as well. That's the extra that I'm adding to my class. If you have the money to come up with a class, you can actually redo the other class for extra information, because I don't share the exact information over and over. It's basically variations of the same thing according to how your higher self understands it. Does everyone behave in chat? If anybody questions anybody with what their information, go ahead. Feel free. I will not take that as a sign of disrespect. Everybody's learning. If it, everybody's learning, everybody's learning. Everyone will have their own perspective. So if you're at least getting something out of it, that's the important thing. Yep, fair, just decision. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Literally just, this card was sitting here. Let me read that thoroughly, man. I think we all need a justice card here today. Oh, yes. It comes to you because you're trying to make a decision. The angels guide you wise and carefully. Consider decisions and fairness extended toward everyone involved, including yourself. If you can't be objective in the matter, seek out someone who can as a moderator. This also means that a decision will be made in your favor if you're currently in a legal dispute it will turn out positively for you. Furthermore, it's important to thoroughly review everything, contracts before signing. And I don't sign any contracts under false intentions, and I don't agree to any contract trying to be arranged unintentionally through false intentions. Something like that. If I said that right. Should it be in a window to work? Why would a dream catcher be in a window? It's to help your dreams. It'd be where you sleep. What's with the name change, mister? Now you're getting silly. My day was awesome. Boring, but awesome. I finally had a break, so I came on here to chit-chat. You better explain that name change, because from what I understand, see, this is what I mean. You got to be able to, I'm going to use you as an example, buddy. Because, but is that your higher self? Is that who you're communicating with? Is that a dark avatar messing in your field? I'm just trying to use you as a reason why people do what they do sometimes. Well, my car is kind of fixed, but I can't get it till tomorrow. I just want you to clarify. Okay, I was going to say, if you're trying to say that as that's you, I'm like, the last time I recall, that dude's a Palladian, and I don't think you're a Palladian from what I remember. But that's the confidence you need. If you're confident in something, even if you're not sure, you ask and call people out and say it, because I'm not afraid to ask them. Because I just didn't see the Palladian at all. I thought it was the different spectrum. Because from what I understand, certain people are certain spectrums, and if you start getting down the shadow spectrum, something's pulling you in, then all your stuff gets distorted. So you're clearing out all your distortions to pull yourself out of it. It's just another perspective I'm learning with. That's why I keep getting someone trying to pull me in, and they ain't gonna pull me in. We're all heavily protected, and don't take that crap from nobody. And as much as I appreciate all perspectives, and I was gonna mention, there's things I worked on last night. I know I did it myself. It was me, myself, and I with my dragons. And so I just want to clarify, any one person trying to mention anything else, nope. 100% positive it was me this time. I honestly don't allow others to help me with any of my stuff. I get help strictly from dragons, higher ups, angelics, others, other avian connections. Well, I'm learning more about myself too, and I'm starting to understand that a lot of my aspects are just energies that I pick up that are helping me. They're not who I am either. They're just beings that I'm helping or remember too. Some of them are beings you remember being connected with, and now you're connecting with them again because they're in your field helping you. Oh, yeah, I'm clearing somebody in here. I might even be letting go of a lot of stuff myself. See, that's multiple clearing. That's why I want people to communicate in here. I see there's 4 people. There better be 4 people chatting. If there's more people in here, there better be everybody chatting, at least at some point. Because I want to encourage participation to at least talk. If it's not amongst people in chat, at least sharing your experiences in general. I just, anyone related to any of this, energy readings or upgrades or souls energy, anything plasma energy related, I'm starting to understand too is that I'm connected to more than just what I've been talking about too. I can do the healing, I can do the chakra classes, I can do a whole bunch of higher dimensional healing, but that's not who I am. That doesn't define who I am either. I just do that on the side, honestly, and assist those that need it. And the more people need it, the more that'll find me, I'm sure. The ones that really want to do the work and really are. Because this is a real seriousness that I'm talking about. I ain't joshing you like half these other people that. Because in order to heal, you've had to have gone through the healing process extensively. I mean, in order to get a good healing and assist other people, you got to be able to reach them higher dimensions, and a lot aren't up there. I can tell them automatically. Like some of them, some people that try to do that, I can read right away, and they don't even have a connection to their higher self. I mean, you got to be serious. You can't be dicking people around with all that money. It's gonna come back in karmic circle tenfold if people keep doing that. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be stuck in this spot. I want to be as high up there as I can get to assist and get out of here. Or move on to some place that's a lot more positive than here. Because, or, well, maybe it's not even leaving here. You ever think of that too? Because I've been pondering that myself. What if it's not necessarily leaving, but it's altering your reality into a point where it starts becoming more positive because that's all you keep doing? It's almost like you have to transmute all that negativity into such a higher positive just to outset the bad. Just to break free from all that negative situation. You gotta just keep yourself in check. Recenter yourself. Refining vibrations. Yeah. And clear distortion. There's so much distortion going on, and I think that's where I've been sensitive to is the distortion part. That part really throws me off. There'll be a being sent to watch, and I'll feel that. And apparently most people can't, but apparently I do. And so I can sense it's there, and I remove it. But so you got to be mindful of what's in your area too. There could be hidden things. There's lots of ways to change that too. You can do like an unveiling, like let there, kind of like you just like an affirmation. Let whatever's unseen be seen, or let there be light, or let there be light in the dark, or show what's been hidden, something like that. If you know something's off. Yeah. So I just want to clarify that too. It's just about more of a helpful tip to help other people. Recognize when something distortion is in your field, when something isn't right, like, oh, like the other day I helped Jennifer, if she's in chat or is gonna be in chat, she's extra sensitive too, so she might not be in here if there's like a flux and energy coming, or if someone has an attachment unaware of bothering the energy. Just some of us are just becoming more sensitive to that, and it bothers people. And I think people are shutting themselves off more and avoiding it instead of getting through it because it's complicated. It takes a lot of hard discernment, and that's where all the hard work comes in. I'm not speaking for her, but I'm just assuming, because that's what a lot of people seem to do lately. Oh, ooh, emerald over here, yeah. Are you working with a commander Ishtal, maybe? Oh, see? That's why you changed your names, I bet. I get it now. Okay. Well, I don't want to get into that because that's not really why I'm on here. Okay. That's interesting because I don't recognize you. I've never worked with you, and I've worked with him, so maybe it's a different variation. There's a lot of variations of different things as well. Some are the negative ones, you come across the reversed ones that you're clearing and healing, or there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I've noticed this next shift. You'll shift into something totally different. Connect with nature and Gaia. The more you connect with Gaia, the easier you can transmute yourself. I don't know. I think you about graduated my class. Do you think aliens are on Earth? I think we are the aliens, honestly, that they talk about. We're like hybrid beings of higher races that I think would. I mean, this is my perspective because of all the extensive research I've been doing. There definitely is more to us that meets the eye. I mean, a lot of us have special gifts now coming online. I mean, I can literally hold my hands out and I can feel energy. And dragons will sit in my hands and they're literally like plasmic beings. And so that simply means I'm at a high enough frequency. I unlocked portals in my hands, and so I can connect with the energy itself. Cause though there's literally a being hanging out right here, no joke. Well, that would be up to you. I don't predict stuff like that. So when you unlock enough of your chakra system, you can probably do it too. And I got another one right here. They protect my portals so that there's no interruption. It's all positive. Okay, well, yeah, both of you sitting there. Because I wanted to demonstrate because I can interact with them. I can feel him here. He'll move my fingers once in a while on me too, and I'll just reach in. I'll give him scratches because he's a dragon of light. Thanks, Osiris. I know these people get silly in these chats, man. I'm ready for him though. So you got a dragon right here. And his energy goes all the way up my arm. So he's sitting on my leg. He's helping me ground, and he's curled up and all the way up my arm. So that's not a he. That's a she. That's Talon. Hi, girl. Woo, she's clearing somebody. She's assisting clearing. That's what she's doing up there. So I'm literally doing like energetic like healing. Anybody just popped in chat. We clear beings that need assistance. We show other beings how to clear. When And that's a lot of what I do too. Hi, Joyful Jennifer. I'm clearing and cleansing out a lot of your actual guides too. A lot of what I do is I reestablish connection to your guides, and sometimes work with them to show them new ways how to assist. But well, and it works for most like everyday people like us. I think it's more to do with those tribes. I connect more to the energy of certain tribes. So that's probably why you're here too. They recognize you as part of the group. Exception of the oddball, the other Osiris. You're on your own little venture. You got your own group going. I'm surprised you're in here. You seem to know a lot about everything. I'm just learning myself and teaching as I go and learning more and more and sharing as I go. I think he's about graduated my class. Send him on his way. Send him back, and he's graduated. But let me read my information. See, I got this, Jennifer. You're gonna be. I read this in chat, so everybody's protected. Because I did this before I started. Well, right when I started, and you weren't here, so I just want to make sure you heard it, because it applies to everybody in chat. I want everyone aware of their protection from others in chat. And I don't mean directly like saying you're bad people. I'm just saying like any interference if an attachment tries to attach, or if there's anybody hopping in with all the trolls, you're all safe and sound, and I created a nice bubble for us. So energetically, we're safe and sound. I do not consent to any negative attachments that try to manipulate my reality in any form, to block any gifts, or that interfere directly with humanity, freeing one's self, including do not consent to any attachments allowed in my chat on anybody. I do not consent to, not limited to, the manipulation of my physical vessel in any shape or form, on all dimensions, all timelines, all versions of self, including my etherical and energy, other forms. I don't consent to any soul contracts that may lower my frequency, including others in chat. I do not consent to any cord attachments that siphon my life force in any form, including all entities, nor do I consent to others' manipulation of my energy to assist them for their selfishness ways, including others in chat too. So you're all protected, because that do not consent goes throughout my chat. It is like a cutoff point, a bubble created, shield. We are all safe within ourselves and each other. There. So shall it be. There we go. Now we're all safe. No manipulation of anyone's reality, no attachment allowed, no borrowing of other people's energies, no nothing. We are all shut down and cut off from any negative forces doing anything to us. There. Well, because you never know who's lingering in your aura, or who's chilling, and who comes in with stuff, or whoever random troll comes in with attachments. Anybody in chat, or anyone picking up something they're unaware of. That happens a lot too. I pick up a lot throughout the day myself, and sometimes even I miss a few baddies hanging out, and I that's why I say it too, just to make sure I'm not misunderstanding anything, and no one misunderstands anything. I like to clarify. I don't know, just I feel like there was a message coming in. Ooh, clearing something. I'm burping. Oh, you're welcome. If it was helping somebody, it could have been just helping myself too. Ah, see, hidden in chat. Ooh, go. Everyone must participate at some point. At least say who they are. Say hello. At least state. Ooh, state where you're from too. It brings unity. Sharing and assisting helps release a lot of negative energy. It helps release a lot of attachments. Sharing releases a lot and unlocks stuff too. So just sharing in chat could unlock some things too. Oh, well, today, since she's in here, remember what I helped you with yesterday? There was something messing with her reality of trying to find paperwork. I mean, seriously, energy does that. It's weird. Something will interfere and stop you from doing what you need to, and there's been a lot of it lately. And after a while, you start thinking to yourself, almost importance to pay attention when things are different in your home. And like if there's something missing, not always something missing, that could be something playing a joke or being funny, but like things that are extremely important that suddenly go missing and hold you up for days, there's definitely some negativity there floating around that you gotta cut loose and clear you out.
What? What?
You and that balloon, you don't like it, do you?
I'm trying to reinflate it.
Oh. You being nice to my balloon now?
No.
Hey.
You're done?
No, I'm still talking. I'm just talking to my kiddo, by the way. Alright, I drew up some cards. So just be mindful of other beings that may be messing with you. Alright. We're living in division times. When we hurt and trigger, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. All souls, what's this fancy word now? All souls, we intrinsically remember unity. Maybe that means intuitively. Remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps it's why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is done of great challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge. See, there's something bothering me. Hold on. Let me clear you guys. Come on. See, even my help. Sometimes I have too much help. Come on, give me space. Sometimes I have too much help and I can't. Woo! Clear the brain. Anyone thinking too hard too? Here we go. Clear your minds. Everyone do this right now. We got to do this first. Because this is another step. This is a higher process. Everyone clear your mind. Because with everyone raising their vibrations and frequency, your own telepathic thoughts can interfere with people unintentionally as well. So clear your mind. Don't focus so hard on anything particular and just let the information flow. Let the information flow. Because I feel a block. It's not me, it's somebody else having some blocks. So let's try this again. Again, deep breath. Let's do this breathing, okay? Deep breath. Let it out. Let it flow like water. This is my new thing. Learning to flow like water instead of always setting it all on fire. We got to flow like water and let it flow through and out. Anything that does not resonate, just let it out. I just want to, this is supposed to be like a good way to heal and all sorts in my life. I want everyone to be able to like participate and at least get something out of it. But if we're all blocked and all in each other's thoughts, we can't clarify it. So clear your mind, clear everything out. Don't let the world, shut the world out for a second and just focus right here. We're in this safe, protected bubble. We're in a safe bubble, so let it flow. All right. And here, a little visualization right here. Look at it. Visualize on the card. Okay, here we try again. We're living in devised times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a normal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. A neutral perspective, per se. As souls, we intuitively remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite, but it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring out unity, we must first acknowledge that there always be both. We in the world have been divided so many times, personal, ancestral, collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or society have, consciously or unconsciously, inflicted pain to others. To find a way to drop an armor around your heart and see things as truly are for all people. To say, I'm sorry. To say, I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflicts or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the pattern that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in, or do healing work in your ancestral line. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Woo, that's a powerful one. And I owe a big apology to some of you out there as well. The hardest thing to do is for my sorry self to say sorry too. Because you get stuck in all this information coming in, and sometimes that information clashes with your information, and then sometimes you have a misdirection and don't understand it completely. But if we don't stop that now and learn that someone else may be on a different path, no matter how poopy their energy feels, maybe their energy doesn't agree with you just because of your perspective too. So if you change your perspective, maybe what they're dealing with is not necessarily as negative as you think it is. Or they're dealing with something that's specifically what they're working on and got nothing to do with you, and you just feel it. So be more mindful and open. Of course, the obvious trolls aren't going to be tolerated. That's just wasting our time. I'm just feeling better doing that right now. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards wildcard. Portal. Nightmare, thank you. Out you go. You're hilarious. That was a good one. With extra mod stuff. I'm so glad I made you mod, Nightmare. That's so cool. You're fascinating. You can't breathe again? Oh, you gotta let go of something in your heart. You gotta let your heart open. Because I feel it too. I can feel it. There's intense pressure on your heart. Ooh, and something cleared. Either you're feeling me. So see, a lot of us are super sensitive to each other, what we do. And you don't know if it's you or me, but you know what? I'm just going to let it flow and accept that it's something that has to be worked on and let it flow. All right. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful for you right now. Planets are aligning. Oh, Jesus. Yes, they are. Ah, that's hilarious. I drew this card. The time is right. The universe says, yes, you have the Midas touch. Your hard work is rewarding. This time, when you can reap the rewards for efforts made in the past, is also a time when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made. Extreme transformation can occur. Great distances can be revealed in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current life. What experiences would you like to have? What do you want to create? The new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this moment in time wisely. Be cautious and clear with your emotions and thinking. Projects you have seen working or continuing to fruition. Things are in full bloom. Woo! Someone's clearing something, or just me. Things are in full bloom. It's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up and the spread is sure sign effort change is possible. You've been looking for a sign and it's your portal into the new reality. It is spring yet. Now it's time to make big changes. If you're being guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on. Voila. Oh, hello, Michael. I'm just reading some cards while I talk about all this stuff. They just popped up. See, I just do things randomly. The spirits tell me to pick up cards to get a certain message across. I do that, but then I add to the message and I talk more. I talk in between my messages too to get more messages, to get more information from the message. It's a lot of complication stuff I do, tune into. All right, Star Keeper. Thank you for hopping in. It's interesting that you hopped in at this time. It might even be a card for you right here. You're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You're likely been incarnated on Earth for some time, dedicated to the era of awakening, bringing about long-awaited shifts in planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain, the more you remain during this transition period, the more helpful you'll be, the more you tend into the flames of your own heart. The more love you anchor into this planet, the wisdom of stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more is wisdom is seated here. You may be called into different places in the world and anchor this light, perhaps take a trip, or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakened symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more unstable Earth's energy will become. The more stable Earth's energy will become, and less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual as part of a larger collective. What's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world and not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. Commander Star, I got beef with you. No, I'm kidding, but I do got something to tell you. I've learned his energy is so different. Do you know that his energy is extremely unique? People of certain origin have a reversed frequency, actually. That's what he has. And it's not just, it doesn't mean it in a negative way, but I think that's why sometimes your energy affects people negative. It's because it's different. It's because your chakra system, I don't know, I'm not even sure if your kind need a chakra system, to be honest. I think you're one of those specific, extremely ancient guardian types from inner Earth that got hit the hardest with that shadow realm crap, is why it's the hardest for you to work with. And so when you do work on your chakra system, if you even use one, it would be reversed. It would be different because you are grounded energy. Oh, and see, that's why you're in here for, I bet you, for me to help others understand you and understand the difference in the energy. I get it now. And see, that's why you're in here. Your energy might come off wrong to some people because it's wired backwards. It's because you have a stronger energy and not a lot can handle it. Because I remember when I was being fixed and repaired, and at first when we were first fighting off these shadow things, or the black angels. Yeah, the black angels are actually from like goo, yes, but they're actually something else. I was told not to talk about them, but I think I'm supposed to now. Yeah, cuz they managed to get to your core. They could break through your crystalline, and it was getting really bad, and they literally used your type of energy. He called it red yelm energy. I wonder if that's the same as direct earth energy, direct earth energy from the core. Maybe that's what they meant. Trying to figure out that, because see, I refused to use it just because I didn't understand it, but I still kind of understand it. But they were using that to help heal me and help remove. They were actually hitting me with your energies. They were actually using you to clear those black things from me. Because I had something trying to steal my gifts because I came from somewhere different. Yeah, see, your energy is easier to corrupt. That's what it is. Because of the connection with Earth. That's why when I help you guys, it's different. And I wake up a whole lot of crap when I do it. Yeah, because I was hit with so much dark energy clearing. And that's why when I was helping you guys, I thought you guys were attacking me. I honestly did. And that's where I got to apologize. That's why that card came up. Because a lot of people, I'm into, see, don't misunderstand me. I'm into this higher, different, completely different stuff helping you guys. And I didn't understand it right now until I started talking about it. I'm glad you came back. I didn't mean to remove you from that forum. It was getting some of your energy wasn't working right with everybody in chat yet, but it's getting there. and I'll invite you back in because I really do need help on that. Unity. I'm working on the Unity part myself. Really difficult when I'm. Yeah, the Discord. You weren't doing anything or active in there. And didn't post much, so I thought you weren't around, so I let you go. But if you were just busy, I could put you back in because I still do actually need a little assistance once in a while. Joyful Jennifer's in there too, but she's still figuring out how to use it. Okay, you were dealing with a lot. Okay, so actually that's a good thing. See, sometimes when you're dealing with a lot, It'll affect other energies connected to me, so that's why I remove you from chat. It wasn't to be a butthole. I just didn't know what was going on. Because I deal with so much, and that's what I want to explain to you. Energy is no joke, man. When you feel and sense everything, it takes me a couple extra days just to discern through one process that's going on, because it's everything for me has multiple dimensions, multiple layers. I have to figure out what dimension it's originated from. I still haven't gotten that far yet to figure out exactly which dimension, but when I get shut down in a certain chakra system, I figured that out. Because I have a horn, the unicorn thing they talk about, and I have the golden, I had that golden chakra thing literally just activated the other day. But I've had all the way up to the top activated until I started going through really bad stuff. And then a lot of it got blocked, and I got to go through my entire cleansing process and clear it all out some more. But again, I'm not as bad as I think I am, because that's an illusion. That's the illusionary crap they create. You can unlock things way more than you think you can, too. It's actually, a lot of it is a lot of mind focusing. Oh, maybe that's where I need to help with some of your energies, some of you guys. I've had to take multiple potions for mind altering crap to avoid. Well, and a lot of my seraphim upgrades actually protect against a lot of mind altering stuff. But there's a lot of that, man, and I think that's where I'm able to decipher when I have distortions, because the distortions are what kick your butthole. And when you're too sensitive to everything and they start messing with you, sometimes it's hard. It's actually harder, which a lot don't understand too, is when you're going through all this training process to learn everything in the dimensions, because you're literally learning your dimension before you raise a level in that dimension. There ain't no activating your solar plexus if you can't handle the 7th dimension. No, that's not 7. What is that again? I forget which number it is. But if you want to be in that dimension, you gotta learn it, man. You can't just be there. You can't just automatically jump there. That's what a lot of these people bullshit everybody. There is absolutely no way you're in a different dimension unless a being hijacked you and took you there, or you're being manipulated, because you have extremely hard work. See, Jason, that's what I was trying to get at too. I can't just willy-nilly certain things. Certain things have to be learned the hard way. And if I send you assistance and it's not working, or you keep freaking out and losing your shit, well then that's your business, actually. You know, and it's not trying to be harsh, but that's the reality. Is there's something in there you have to learn from it first before I can help. Because just remember, you're always, a lot of us are well more protected than we like that we can see or understand. So just remember, when you're going through the process, don't feel obligated to be by yourself. You can call on for help, and when Source doesn't reply, it's because he knows dang well you can handle yourself, and you just need to get your crap together. It's almost like when people say, "Oh, there's never anybody here," or that's usually because they're the devil or some negative spirit is whispering bad crap to you, and it's trying to confuse you so you think something different. So I got to remember that too. Part of this training process, when I go through the chakra system a little bit at a time, I'll probably have to start integrating more stuff to protect your mind too. Oh, and that's about their energy. See, I'm getting off course a little bit. See, the special about Ishtar and those two, they're rare guardians. Literally inner earth. Where most of us are outside. Not outside, we're still inner, but like higher dimensional wise. they're lower dimensional, but yet at a higher frequency level. I don't know. It's like a dimension within a dimension. Inner Earth has its own dimensions, so they're still not 3D. They're still higher. They're actually higher than most and have to do the hardest work because it's very dangerous energy and it's actually stronger than the blue energy. Because I almost got completely destroyed just trying to remove stuff out of my core. Yeah, see, you guys, that's where people misunderstand you. You don't mean to come off with a bad energy sometimes. It's just until the earth itself gets into the higher frequency and we pull it into that 5 dimension to where you guys will be more stable. And it'll be easier. Until we get to that process, you got a lot of shit to deal with. So I apologize. I kept thinking you were doing some really raunchy stuff. I honestly did. But then I had to remember my training process and what I went through. And I literally had to work with your energy before. And sometimes I couldn't because your energy, when someone else tries to use it, everything comes at you. Everything comes at you. It brings in other entities. Even though other entities are easier to remove, you literally scare the crap out of other beings. You do. You scare other beings. And I think, see, that's where she just loves you. See, that's where we need to come together and balance out this red and blue energy. I'm working with these beings because of your energy, because they need to understand how both work and not to be afraid of it. I think that's where unity is possible with both sides, because you just have to teach them not to be afraid of it. But at the same time, y'all gotta have your crap controlled. I think that's it too. I think there has to be a better balance before more unity can happen, but that's what we're working on. And I'm here to help you all understand the difference, because I can actually use your guys' energy a little bit, but then I can, but then I gotta remove it because I tend to take in too much crap with it, and then I gotta go back and center myself and get my, use more of the blue energy. But I gotta be able to perfectly balance it, or if I use too much of the red. And see, I think that's where people, now I'm understanding my own stuff. Holy crap. That's what it means by balance of those two energies. Because that's why I've been, oh, man, I definitely apologize now. Because that's why, see, Rundown Gang, when you were working with me, that's why I accidentally started sucking in. I know it sounds funny when I say sucking it in, but I'm literally taking in too much of your energy. And that's where I kept pulling in all the bad negative energy and bad, because negative entities came with it. And now I know how bad you guys get attacked. The more I was using your guys' stuff to help fix you guys, the more it wanted to beat me up. And that's why sometimes I'll get some of these little guys here, the babies will be scared of you. Some of them still got to learn how to understand your energy. Yeah, you got to balance your energy, dude. If you're really trying to balance the blue and red, good luck. Good luck. Because it's stronger. It's actually very important. And now I think it's a type of earth energy. And a lot of these dragons are actually created of it. That's why the more that's why the more earth energy I use to help the earth, the more I sense the dragons. Bye, Jason. Thanks for being here. I'm just helping everybody understand the difference in energy. Because I don't think anybody, at least not that I understand, maybe that other person we go to sometimes, has Christo Avatar ever talked about it? I know. I can't pronounce his name yet. I'm terrible with names. They're complicated. No offense if he catches my live. Sorry, dude. Are you reading yourself and not me? Ah, see, I go through that process too. Are you on that same page, or am I reading into what you're doing? Am I reading what this person is doing, or is it me, or is it this person? See, when you start getting sensitive to other people's energies, and you take in so much of someone else to read through it and understand it, because that's what you're actually doing. You're actually reading energy, and people don't understand that concept. Until people become more telepathically open, that's what happens. And even when you're telepathically open, that requires the synchronicities in your frequency. It's got to match the same love and light. And the key to it is love. If you get that true, authentic emotions, no BS in between, a clear, crystal clear frequency. And then you could do the telepathic thing. And a lot of the time, some people do that, and then their voice stutters. And I think that's why a lot stutter, actually. Because they're already trying to communicate to you telepathically, and you're not picking it up because you're not open enough. And then that's why they mess up their words. Just to bring perspective in that, too. I'm trying to clarify all sorts of things today, I guess. Well, and just remember, the beings I speak about, like if I bring up this one, I'm not talking about the negative one. I'm not talking about this distorted one, which I healed and cleared and removed from me already. And I'm still not sure if he necessarily belongs in anybody's chakra, period. Does he? To clear and remove? No. See, it's a dragon thing. The dragons, when you work with dragons, at least that's my perspective, when I work solely with dragons, they are the one and only being that does anything with my chakra system. Nothing else, nobody else, period. And until you're open enough to work with dragons, and a lot of you in here already do and don't know it, but when you're able to work with the dragons through your chakra system, then you know you're doing something positive and on the right frequency and on the right figgy and all the right everything. No, and putting your energies in check rundown. Look at that. You got backup. You got protectors. All right. I'm going to quick read this card that popped out while we were talking. I just get these random messages that they want to share. See, I connect with a lot of beings, and it's just natural. Maybe in other places I mentioned channel. It's not really a channel. It's like a direct. I can take direct telepathic messages. Maybe that's a medium. Maybe I'm not clear of what I do. Maybe what I do is completely different than anybody. I'm just saying, when I word things, sometimes it's not the correct wording. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Don't shoot me. Like as they say, don't shoot the messenger, please. If I get a perspective wrong and you don't understand it, well then I apologize. But it's always positive. I'm always trying to bring unity together. So if anybody gets confused, let me know to clarify. And the same goes with other places, like when I was in that Coast Avatar chat. Then some of them people really think highly of themselves, but at the same time, they're not very mind openers either. I'm learning the best of both sides still have to open minds more to understand. It's not just one word and one way. Multiple things constantly mean something to one person, whereas it might mean something to somebody else. There's a lot of twist in the languages going on all the time. There's constant manipulation of energy, constant manipulation of words. It's getting through all that distortion of everything to get a clear message, and that's what I try to do connecting through the dragons. They try to keep it at a clear message without interference. Sometimes I still do, but most of the time it's pretty decent. All right, the constellation Orion is thought to many to have been a place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many starseeds who are part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now or playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights and separation. Haha, polarity, that's what I was just talking about. Not necessarily reptilians. I'm sure Orion has many multiple beings. I'm wearing a snake dragon necklace. Oh no, it's a Chinese dragon. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, cherished, and heard. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, in this invention of conflict, it's easy to react and take things personally. It is more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? See, and that's what I'm talking about. It's further explaining. See, they like to explain while I explain to help others on another perspective understand it. Some people just understand energy completely different as well. And what I was saying about that channel is they're so sensitive about what I was talking about. They're like, channeling is blah 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 and channeling is blah blah blah, and it's like, excuse me, open your minds up. Maybe someone says that and don't mean it and don't understand what they do, but they're working on it. That's what I'm getting at. And I'm getting defensive because I'm defending people. Yes, because someone has to say something. When people are overreactive in other chats, when you're trying to bring unity together, it's uncalled for. That's why I want everyone to share something, say who they are, share their experiences. Don't be afraid. Everybody here is different. Remote viewing. Earth aliens, remote viewing. Yeah, they understand light and think it's the only way and don't touch out of light. They're not fully structured. Exactly. There's always going to be a shade of dark, even a little bit, in the light. Yeah, on that Christos Avatar channel, they're heavy mindset in their ways too. Some of them, and they need to open their minds further to other things. And opening your mind to other things just clarifies more clarity. It brings in, it removes distortions. And that's what I do. That I bring in everything a little bit here and there, sometimes way too much, but because I clarify distortions. I remove the toxic stuff around me. I don't like to sit in it. I don't like to ignore it. I embrace it and remove it. Oh yes, I have a butterfly on my shoulder. So this is a unity place. I just want to everyone know they're safe. They can share their experiences. Oh yes, yin yang symbol is important. And see, it's multiple meanings. Oh, I wish I had one. Oh wait, hey, wait. Did I draw? I drew one. No, I haven't found that one that I drew. Crap. Because I drew this awesome yin yang. It was blue and yellow, and one that's blue and red. But I did one that was blue and yellow because it's multiple shades of yin and yang means multiple things, but it's basically, no matter the perspective, it still means balance. And the more you duplicate it in multiple things, it just means balance in everything. Energy, physical, balance in what you eat, balance in what you breathe. You know, it's like a balancing act of everything. If you have, because like me, if I use too much of the red energy, it starts to hurt me because of so much that comes with it, because so many beings misunderstand it. And well, it also brings in too much, some of the dark hanging out, so I got to clear and remove it. But then also, if I use too much blue, it's not strong enough and doesn't do it. It only works in layers for people. So the blue and red is needed to bring unity in yourself as well. Don't personalize my dislike for the practice. Oh, yes. If that's what you believe, if that's your perspective. I'm starting to think there's multiple realities too. Sometimes I wonder if some of us go through training processes and we start manifesting it into reality too much, and then it becomes more than training, then you're like literally creating that experience. Hi, Gibbet. As long as you're positive in your sharing. Because I think that's what a lot of people do. They don't realize how strong they are. They bring too much into their reality and it drives them bonkers. I don't think some people, well, because like for me, because I have those layers and layers removed, I can see things a lot people don't, but I can get pictures of it. I get pictures of the beings in my room sometimes. I get pictures outside of my room as orbs. Oh, that's another thing. Them starting to talk about orbs and drones, and I hate to tell you, but they've always been there. People just aren't open enough to see it. They haven't removed and cleared enough of their energy. They haven't opened up to the fact that there's so much negativity around. You got to clear and remove it. Yeah, they fail to see the wizards behind the curtain. Definitely. Oh, information overload. Oh, I know. You were off the channel for a little bit, too. I just do this simultaneously while I'm talking about something, I'm sharing a message. But at the same time, sometimes I'll shoot more of the message if I don't quite get to it through the cards. And see, I use my cards as a direction to keep focus in certain messages too. That's why I have these cards. I have Ascension angel cards, dragon cards, unicorn cards. Because I work with mythical beings as well, because it's part of a realm I protect. I mean, a lot of us are bridges to other realms we don't realize too. And they want us stuck in our certain... Well, and see... Okay, honest, I have experienced some... Yeah, we're bridging other beings. That's why people think they're nuts, like that last comment. No, I'm a queen that sticks to myself because I help everybody. Oh, let's see. I wanted to address the gibbets because I see there's paranormal things, but diagnosed schizophrenic. Yeah, well, see, a lot of people get diagnosed schizophrenic because the mainstream media don't give a crap what you believe and think everybody on here is probably nuts. And I won't deny anyone's experience. I think everyone has their own experience personally related to their own self they bring in. I mean, if you had real experiences, nobody here will tell you differently. Share. Please participate and share because that's what we're here for. I want to bring awareness to the community, healing and releasing everything, and it's just a lot of people want people to think they're nuts. I mean, is it all? It's and at some point it is in your head, but if I'm at a higher frequency level and I'm trying to assist you through your process, at any time slow down if it's too hard for you to understand yet, because it's a big process. Because there's constant things manipulating you all the time. And what mainstream media will never acknowledge the dark side is the fact that there's negative entities constantly harassing you, changing your mindset, messing with your head all the time. And that's why some of you that are becoming aware of your surroundings and things messing with you, and they'll call you crazy because they don't want us to know the truth. Everybody here has gone through paranormal experiences. I literally have a balloon floating in my hallway that these entities, dragons, I've learned that they're dragons, little baby dragons, will drag that balloon all over the place. And if I get a certain size balloon, freaking Loop will use that sucker as a race car. I'm serious. I got all sorts of paranormal stuff in my house. Those drones, the drones outside, those are constantly there. People are too ignorant to their own surroundings. That's what this device is made for. It's to create this narrow illusion so that you're constantly controlled by your devices. Just remember that too. Start paying attention to your physical surroundings more frequently and notice things changing at a drastic rate. There are things changing so fast they can't keep up and block it. Yes, balance and everything is key. You're hilarious. Downloading divine love. And I just read these cards as an extra message from anything coming in. Well, I don't know. See, that's where you got to discern your reality from fiction or real, and then see what defines reality. Was that you? And I'm not trying to say what you did was just, because you shouldn't punch anybody. But that's another reason why people are scared of what they see or scared of what's going on, is because they don't understand it. You gotta read through your own discernment to understand what's going on. So, I mean, I've had weird things happen to me too. You think it's no coincidence people will say, oh, alternators die all the time. Oh, no, 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 no. I had this severe attack by my own mom from a dark entity attachment to her. And it was constantly, she was, the madder and madder she got, the more it drew in power, and the more that entity was scared and freaked out and kept taking power from my battery. Because when I got to the destination, I needed a jump start because my battery wouldn't start. And within a couple weeks later, my entire car just died and the alternator didn't work. Yeah, that definitely, when I'm sensitive to energy, I know exactly what's going on. That definitely was not a random occurrence. Something totally screwed with my car. Because anytime I'm negatively attacked or something is upsetting one of the dragons, it reflects in my energy. And it'll glitch out stuff in my car. I've had one of those dragons freaking glitch out my ceiling and open my, I have a sunroof, and somehow they'll turn it on me and be like, excuse me? No. it's raining. I need that closed. Tires pop. Oh, I know. And random things occur. It's not just random. There are beings out there you can't see that exist somewhere. And, well, and the flashing lights, I'm still trying to be dark, negative entities, negative forces that mess with you all the time, like a bad energy, like a dark energy that don't belong here. And I'm sure a lot of those entities are probably created by us as well. Because if you think about it, if some of our, that's why the higher in frequency you get, the more negative thoughts you have to clear, because you can actually create your own bad entities too from negative thought forms. And that's why when I start sensing negative energy and I start getting negative myself, I'll say, wait a minute, that's not me. That's not who I am. I'll acknowledge that there's something wrong here. And when I do, it's cleared and removes itself. Because then you basically scare the crap out of whatever's trying to mess with you, because they're like, oh, wait, you realize I'm here. And they run for the hills, usually. Cancel, clear, delete. I mean, I've actually seen someone possessed before, too. That was not fun. And when you see someone possessed, there's something way darker going on than you could ever imagine. And I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm trying to be real here, realistic in what's going on, because people aren't real to themselves. And it's like, yes, I saw that. Yes, I went through it. And if you only knew the bigger part of it, what was going on, you would crap yourself. That's why a lot of us that are open to this new information have actually gone through extensive training process. That's what I call it anyway. It's like a training thing. You have to literally get through your fear and let go. No fear at all. You got to release it. Just like I had a message about someone planting a seed on my back about fear, and I said, I must be somebody else, or they were trying to use a dragon and making one of my babies scared, because it sure ain't me. I'm a fear releaser. Well, if anybody wants a actual reading done, a basic reading, $10 donation. But if you want a big energy clearing reading and clear your energy out, then my guides will assist you. My angelic connections and all that will assist you and clear anything in your aura. If you would like a full card reading, it's like $25 because I do a lot of extensive energy with it. I'll read from every single deck and pull multiple cards, and the reading is usually 30 minutes. Or longer, depending on what my guides justify what you really need. Let's see if I'm looking in the right book for this card, though, that I just drew. Download Divine Love. I think I passed it. I just use this as extra assistance to get any specific messages. Your very being is similar to the technology of the computer. In you have the ability to access knowledge, to run programs, to access and translate infinite fields of information. Oh yeah, see, this is what we're talking about when people say downloads. This is what they're referring to. For anybody new in chat that hasn't heard the term before, downloading, we are literally like computers and can download and receive information. That's what a lot of releasing blocks accomplishes, is gives you new information. And this card kind of demonstrates how it happens. All right, let's see. And now the technology of your being is process of upgrading. Within you, you're able to access the infinite fields of light, information, wisdom, healing, and frequency. Yet you have no need to connect to the internet or anything external. For through your very being, you have a permanent link to the expansive, unending field of all that is. All you must do to connect, so you can browse through these fields of infinite possibility and download healing programs or activations, is enter it through the space of your heart. Quiet your mind, open your heart, become aligned with the energy of love, and with your intention become crystal clear. Think of the quality of the divine you wish to embody now. Focus on this quality represented of the world, and then think or say, download now. With your intention, this quality downloads into your being because you're a direct connection to the divine. You can download healing, love, clarity, joy, serenity, illumination. These qualities are always accessible, but in downloading them this way now, they become known, prominent, and highlighting as the main facet of your experience. That's a really good example. You just got to open your heart more. You need to go to bed or something? We're here to expand information and knowledge, and hopefully open minds further to realizing everything seen now on the media has already been there. It's always within your grasp and always in your perspective. The media blocks it from you and doesn't want you to see it. But their mind control isn't working anymore, and a lot are starting to break free of it and realizing it's all a bunch of BS. Because, I mean, you can't tell me that, oh, suddenly these things are visiting. No, they've always been here. They just have things that block your memory and block your mind. So, the current society wants us dumb. MK Ultra on a mass scale, definitely. They want us stupid and dumb so they can manipulate us into doing anything they want. Specifically, the ones with higher connections, and specifically ones with gifts to help other people are cut off the most and experience the worst of it. But I'm sure a lot start going through it too. Don't be scared of it either. See, my problem was what do you call it? I just say I'm like a super empath. Super empathic, super something within. I'm empathic to the point where the dragons work through me empathically. So they work through me through feelings. Oh yeah, Heyoka empath. That's what it's called. or I sense, feel everything. So that I'm speaking from legit actual experience when I talk about this stuff. No, you're not a crazy dude. You're having a hard time accepting the concept because of everything. You probably have an implant. Oh, see, some of you probably have an implant too. Does he have an implant? Can you remove it? You can remove it. You need consent. Well, you have to get consent. Is it your paranoia or is it your gifts? Because I mean, what you're describing is a gift you have, Gibbets. Don't be afraid of what you sense. You have to be more open to fully understand it. And yes, you might be scared, but see, that's part of getting over your fear. Is just letting it, just open to what it is to find out what it is. I mean, it can't hurt you. And that's the illusions. There's protection right now in this room that will assist and help you if you allow it. The dragons are probably communicating to you. It might be freaking you out. Oh, did you? You had a pop in my left hemisphere. Well, then don't be doing that to yourself. You must have like an implant or an attachment creating that illusion around you. There's beings that do that too, and I don't like those entities. I'm not sure what they are. No one told me what they are. I just know they're bad juju, and we can get rid of them right now. Oh, yep, there we go. Alright, Gibbets. If you're consenting to assistance, I can remove a bunch of that. It did. Jenny, hey. Joyful Jennifer, did you burp too? Anybody else connected to us burp? We're doing some major help here with somebody. Because I don't connect with just one guide or two. I connect with everybody in chat here. And so if anybody wants connection to their guides and assistance, small donation or tip would be welcome because it does take a lot of work. I can sense emotion. I sense it all the time. I can pick up what the dragons or other guides pick up. How much for clearing? Well, if it's an extensive big clearing, I set it at 25 because it's kind of a lot. 10 for basic, and I still do a little bit of clearing, but not as much, but just help you with some basic information you need. Really organic hybrid material machine robot. Hybrid, I would assume a lot of us here are hybrids. Organic hybrid. What's your view?
Grab this. Alright. Good luck. Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, Adam, why? Oh, my God.
No, my kid. Yeah, my kid is interrupting. Sorry. So let's see. What are you saying? Guides or not guides? It's energy from everything, like trees, rocks, everything. To well, everything has energy. Yeah. Well, yeah. The frequency probably bothers you because there's a lot of higher dimensional beings around and a lot of high energy, so it might be messing with you if you're dealing with a lot of bad stuff. Because the process of clearing everything is quite rough if you're bothered really heavy. ANC Corporation. It is. What does that do? Yeah, sleep helps. Oh, I know what Gibbs needs to do. Call back your power. Call back all your energy from everywhere in case someone's vampirically taking it around you. But you might need a ground really bad. When people freak out, that's another thing. It's not necessarily bad. When people have freakouts, it's also because you're not energetically connected to the earth. So you have to ground yourself, which actually grounding isn't just for energy. It actually helps a lot of issues. It can help you with your sleep. It can help you balance. Grounding is a big deal. So that's probably what you need to do. You probably have so much going on. Oh, thank you, Connor. I just wasn't sure what you were saying. You're from where? Oh, you see it as tail. See, I know my energy is extremely different. It has Well, I don't do things for any agency unless I don't do anything for agencies. Period. Because normally it's a manipulation program. I don't work with military either. Well, at some point it is. It depends on your. I'm not a doctor giving advice. I was just speaking through energetic experiences working at a high level frequency with high level entities. A lot of experience, especially in the last 5 years when I started sensing and feeling everything connected. Most of the time people see things, it's really actually there, but that's because there's something messing with your mind too. So you gotta say, I do not consent. You gotta be authority of your vessel, and you have to say, I do not consent to the manipulation of such and such, and you have to meet it, put your energy into it, be forceful, and say, I do not consent. It'll help a lot. Of course, you're the authority of your own vessel. You have to state that, or you get entities bothering you. You get all sorts of beings coming, and that's the point. Is when you sense everything and you can't see it, you have the potential to be messed with all the time. Oh, well then maybe you could, yeah. Because see, what I know, TAO is your. Are you talking a type of plasma? Because that's what my energy is plasma. It's plasmic energy. And you're messing with me with a frequency too. And I don't consent to it either. No, but you probably have an entity clearing you, messing with you. Clear your mind out. right. I've been helping you, but if you want to donate, much appreciated. I really need, in order to keep doing stuff like that, I do need donations just because I don't have a job and to constantly be on YouTube and do this more frequently. That's why I haven't been on frequently. Is I really need the money to be able to do a lot of this because it's high extensive energy. I'm not sure exactly what type of an entity, but it's most certainly a negative one that messes with your reality. But you can command it to stop. Ask assistance, and that's what I'm doing for push buttons. Push buttons. You ready, Jags? Ready? Everybody ready for push buttons? Donations. Ready to go? All right. All right, everybody. We've got these ascension cards for a reason. See what he needs help with. We'll do some clearing. Yep, time for the dragons to soar. All right, what's bothering you? Let's cleanse and clear. Well, I don't blindly go into anything because I do blindly go into too much already. So, all right. We're all targets if we allow it. I'm protected by heavy. Oh, I remember push buttons. Your cat is still there, though. Yeah? The dragons work with your cat to help you. Even if it's not alive, she's still lingering. A lot of us have feline passed on guardians as well. Well, I don't know if you've taught. If you mean a demonic force, I scared the crap out of quite a few and transmute them. I transmute a lot of dark stuff into the sun. All right, focus on push buttons. Focus on push buttons. Sorry, chat. Anybody? All right. Well, mine might have to use different cards, but they're clearing as I speak anyway. They're just little assistants. Oh. Yeah, that's nuts. Cats have been appearing like crazy. My cats have been feeling better too. Let's see. Well, I can do ascended master classes as well. I'm just trying to get super, super good cards. They're really helping you while I'm listening, though. Or doing this. Oh, we're doing that kind of clearing. Okay. Well, I'm extremely protected right now, so I'm not sure what you have doing, but it's giving my cat a break. Well, wait till I do this. I'm getting all the cards ready for you while I do this. Oh yeah, something in your solar plexus. They're activating that. Oh, you've had your sacral chakra activated. Well, you're doing pretty good there. Solar plexus a little bumpy. We're clearing it out. Solar plexus. We'll do this one. Four seconds for what? Cleared. All right. You have an army of cats now. Okay, let's see. Calling on your angels. We're going to do this one first because we're going to bring in extra cleansing. They're working pretty good though, but I'm going to call in some more help. So this is why I mentioned the $25. I'm screaming at you? Am I talking really loud? I don't know. Sorry. It's probably because some frequency increased. Oh, my frequency and my voice increased. Whoops. Sometimes I don't know how to adjust it. Oh, my volume is great? Okay. Sometimes I have through my frequency I can others communicate as well. When I'm speaking, sometimes it's not me speaking. I've been able to sense the whatever you talk about for about 6 years now, maybe 7. On a high scale, like probably 6. If I start talking too loud, it's probably because something's interfering or bothering me, or something I'm removing is getting difficult. One of the two. But that's why we're bringing in some clearing assistance for push buttons. Thank you for your donations. Much appreciated. Well, I can hold plasma energy too, whatever you keep calling. All right. Tap into the support and guidance of the angelic realm. You have access to angels in every moment. Angels who are messengers of the divine, who protect and bring divine light, knowledge. All right, here we go. Healing to whoever you call upon. Your team of guides and angels are ready to help you in every moment. And all you must do is ask for assistance, relax, go within, open your heart, and think or say, I now invite my guides and angels to connect with me. By simply thinking this now, your angels step forward. If there anything you would like to help with in this time, outline the situation in your mind. How can your angels serve you? They are ready to help, but you must ask. Outline the situation you desire help with and be open to how that help appears, how your angels, accordance with divine will assist and align a highest possible manifestation around this event. Tune into the space above your right and left shoulder. Tune into the subtle energies. Notice any flash of inspiration or mental images of you taking a certain action. You may receive a glimpse or symbol of what is next. Notice your thoughts that appear, and you may simply receive a knowing, understanding of it of thin air, the next step. This is guidance from your angels. Feel the love and support and acceptance from your angels who are stepping forward for you now and helping you align with your positive vision for all empowerment of your future and vibrant living. There we go. We called upon your assistance and mine and everybody else's. Now we're going to do a routine. Connor might find this interesting if you accept. But I don't consent to any manipulation of my energies either. And I don't consent to any of that if that's what you're on about either. I just don't trust agencies. All right. Oh, it's not agency. See, I have to be extremely clarification before I do anything because you know how manipulated I've been throughout my last 5 years, the last 5 years of unlocking all this information. It took forever to get out of the eighth dimension, man. I tell you, I had something. As soon as I got out of that eighth dimension, I had something manipulate me and pull me back in. Oh, I did not appreciate that. That is not. That's what. There's a lot of manipulation in the eighth dimension, man. It's nuts. I cleared and cleansed all that, but I'm not sure if that clears for everybody or just me specifically. But there might be like certain people have to clear certain areas as well. I have things constantly that manipulate me just because of my gifts. Actually, oddly enough, I do know exactly what you mean. Because I can physically touch things and make them disappear. I've actually like touched a negative entity in my doorway and I've sucked them through my hand. I put my hand up and sucked it through. Yeah, I've sucked them through. Sometimes it takes a while and extra effort, and I'll bring in more energy. And any beings affected by something, I'll cleanse and clear beings on a physical basis too, just like that. I'll have beings that come to me for help, and I'll clear them of bad energies and bad stuff, and then they leave. Or hang out. That's what happens when I do that to the dragons. I end up with too many in my house. All right, here we go. Connor's gonna appreciate this. Ooh, that's probably the energies I'm sensing. Actually, you got a big aura too. All right, here's a focus point for you. Push buttons. Definitely something in your lower back. we're freeing up and unblocking. Here we go. I just like to use this so you say the words better, because I just usually use my hands, but here we go. Breathe, focus within, allow yourself to relax. Relax your head, relax your face, jaw, and mouth. Relax your neck, shoulders, and upper back. As you consciously relax, light energy is able to flow. All right, hold on. Okay, push buttons. Well, this tends to help other people, so if anyone appreciates me, if someone could post my Cash App and join my Patreon. Well, I don't know. I pick up energy from everybody. So this might even be for a collective as well. But it's specifically going to focus on... Okay, relax your arms, wrist, and hands. Relax your back, chest, neck, and abdomen. Relax your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles. Relax your legs, feet, and toes. Imagine and tune into the divine light that is flowing all around you. Breathe and relax. You're entering being, your entire being. Whoops. Tense your body for a brief moment and then let it go. Relax deeply. Now, knowing that you are wrapped in the wings of love, you are safe and supported as you relax completely. And through this, you allow light to enter in. Relaxing expands your consciousness, raises your vibration, and creates a positive ripple effect through your life and span far beyond. Breathe in light as you exhale, let go. Let go and let God. Let all the angels release from your presence that no longer serves. All that has never served and all that has not loved. Release into the light of the divine, allowing the increased love of light to flow around you. From the tip of your toes to the top of your head, around your front, back, and side. You have everything you need within you. Relax, expand, lift, and tune in. Cleanse and clear. There we go. Woo! That was a lot of energy coming in. Well, join Patreon for pictures. I'll post more pictures of the dragons I get and stuff. Oh, the towel, whatever, doesn't come from lower back. Well, I'm not working with my energy. I'm assisting somebody else. I'm unlocking the chakras and releasing something. Dear push buttons, you're definitely cleared out. They specifically wanted to help you with something in your chakra system. And take your next step. There we go. That's why. Bringing in high energy right now for y'all. Take your next step. Yeah, there's heavy energy coming in right now. Woo! And then I just summoned in more energy on top of it. Always bribing you with Cheetos. Okay, now I gotta find this. You're distracting me, dude. No, someone's sitting. Well, oh, now I get it. See, I could confused Connor because yeah, I was helping him with his solar plexus, and so a few blocks cleared his crown. We cleared a bunch of stuff. He's got a lot unlocked than he thought he did. He's doing pretty good. Push buttons, you're awesome. No, there's someone sitting on my back. I can feel when someone, because I have an etherical, it's going to sound crazy. I know I have like a seraphim unicorn form of some sort. It's like a hybrid form. And someone's sitting on my unicorn's back. And I feel it on my back. Abby. Aha, I have a Bigfoot visiting. That's how I know certain beings are visiting. Yeah, I have connections with Bigfoot. And and actually someone that came in is probably Scott. You here too? Oh, and Giant? Oh yeah, there he goes. Really? Every time. Okay, stretch. Oh, I can reach both of them now. He always pulls on my wings. You're hilarious. Well, maybe I have a unicorn that helps me and connects directly to me through stuff. I'm not sure, but to me it feels like a hybrid form or like fused together form. But it could just be how I vision it because I work with all those energies at the same time. Who knows? It's just a funny thought. But I know something's definitely hanging out. The March Hare hops in sevens. All right, take your next step is look at what it is to the visualization. Yes, Adam. Are you bossing? There you go, push buttons. Oh, do you hear him howling and meowing? He's bossing. Something's in here hanging out. Your contribution is needed to bring oneness and divine love to the forefront of consciousness of all humanity. You play an important role in opening a great flow of ascension energy, which will carry you, your earth, and all of humanity further into alignment with divine will and with your highest possible potential. The best, the lightest, the most powerful and vibrant, the most joyful, loving expression of your higher self and spirit manifests through you and physical is yet to be. Open your heart and become aware of your next step to align with more love and light to become closer alignment with your authentic truth. Then act like the to appear one step at a time. Shine brighter, live brilliantly, stay positive. You're making a difference. You are supported in your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters with energy and love and the guidance and reassurance with synchronicities, with signs to carry you forward. Ask for help, act, trust the process, and continue. You are doing well, one step at a time. Anything is possible. Did you hear that? Loop is bossing you. Are you bossing? Yeah, yeah. He's telling stuff floating around to take off. Yeah, that was a good one for you. See, you're playing a really important role like all of us here. And my cat is yelling and howling at something to get going. It's probably scolding them and telling you to get over there. Or telling the dragons to get over there. They're helping you, but some of them are getting... or didn't want to go. I think it's because there's heavy energy coming in already and you're already supported and cleared. Yeah, they just removed some blocks. They did that really fast. So I'm just going to have a little energy hanging out here with everybody. And draw them a few more cards for you. Yeah, he's talking to your guides. You talking? Scolding them? Oh, Loop is bossing your cats. Push buttons. He's bossing your kitties. He's getting them to help you. Oh, I think that one wanted out too. We don't know. That's an extra one. Haha. You do have a lot of help over there. I think a lot of them get stuck with some dense energy occasionally yet, and need to learn to clear themselves. I think they're helping you, and then they forget how to clear. Yeah, is that what they're doing? Oh, they must have cleared you from something really big. Yeah, you did. Oh, really? Oh, he's bragging now. He's telling you all about it. Yeah, good job. Oh, see, they love... The dragons just love working with you. Probably because you have the cats. For some of them, it's easier to work with the kitties. Oh. Oh yeah, in case you notice, I connect with Bigfoot energetically, but sometimes physically they visit too, and I don't notice. They're sneaky. Sneaky? I know. Oh, another switch. Hello. 4 of fire, 6 of air, and a king of fire. Ooh. Yeah, Zoe does have the same look as Adam. Let's share the panther look. Oh, here we go. That's a nice card. Oh, I guess they have lingering messages for you after the clearing. Oh, we got Zoe's, huh? Double Zoe's. You have worked hard and are now rewarded with contentment, peace, and abundance. The freedom you success was afforded you provides deep feeling of satisfaction. You have safely navigated your way through the obstacles to a place where you could feel proud of. Masters of home are rewarding. Someone may be getting married or planning to move in with a partner. Peace and harmony have been established, and now you seek stability and commitment. A milestone event in your career, successful completed project, counting your blessings. Some of that may not apply to you, but I think a lot of it is like letting you know of something brand new. Some new stuff coming up. Oh, hi. No, I got Fluffy over here. Hi. Good boy. Oh. Oh, hi. And this is the beautiful one. Look at this special guy. Hi. Usually Adam's over here. Are you telling on her? Is she holding him hostage? No. Oh. Sending extra love at. Oh, he's sending you love. You giving love? Everything is okay. She's in good places. Good things going on. Oh, did she move on or is she helping? She helping? Oh, she's helping him out. Oh, we had to clear some of her. Oh, okay. We just cleared some of your kitty that passed on. Cleared her out so she can keep helping. She's still helping? All right. Hmm. I think some of his energies is trying to help you out there, push buttons. Just a comfort in everything going all right. Sending you comfort. Everything's gonna be good. What a good boy. Oh, they're bringing in clearing. Good job. Aw. So I know, well, I bring a lot of connections to some of the dragons. To some of you in the physical. Some of you have dragons that just connect through me because you don't have the bridge yet. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's sending soothing stuff to everybody, help you out. Good protector. Good job. All right, now we're going to finish his reading. This is getting silly. Interruptions. Okay. When everyone starts visiting, it gets a handful in my house. Oh, Fluffy had to say hi to Scott. Everyone I'm connected to have to say hi. Oh, that he is connected to you. See, he's trying real hard to help you out. Look at him. He's helping everyone in chat relax because of the high energy. Oh, good boy. He's helping me ground and others ground. I gotta step on my rock. I forgot. This is so cute. Okay, we're having a moment of quiet time with the Fluffy and relax. And maybe you can hear him purring. He's purring real cute. Real low rumble. He's purring. Everybody, and to say hi to everybody. Sending off positive vibes. Oh, look at that. They're sending you love. Uh-oh, here comes Bossy. Uh-oh, is he gonna boss you? Oh no! Loop's trying to ruin it. Behave. There, I hope this helps. He's providing extra clearing assistance. He's helping all the energy in there connect with your kitties. Oh, something in the throat. Oh, okay. You gotta do a little throat clearing of your chakra there, push buttons. Some salt, gargle some salt water I get. Pineapple. Pineapple and a little gargle of salt water. That might be for others in chat too. Feels like a chakra adjustment and upgrades for some of you. Oh. I gotta read his cards, buddy. Really? Adding sage to it. I never thought of that. I added sage to a lot of my food. Oh. You're clearing it. Oh, that's what his purring is doing. His purring is in his throat chakra. Ooh, that's a rough one. He cleared. He push buttons. You're really getting good. You're getting a good extra clearing for your money. But yeah, the gargle of salt water will help you. I'm gonna do that myself. Oh, his purring is clearing your throat chakra. Oh, now I get it. The connection. Good job. Look at you. Fantastic. You are amazing. Organic tea tree oil too. Better by end of day. I never thought of that too. Thanks for the assistance. See, that's what this channel is for. I want everybody to partake and participate and share their information. We can learn from each other. Like, even Connor, I'm not really into joining things because I'm pretty safe and secure here, and it's just one of those things. I got a lot of support. Oh, you want me to do that? Of course. All right, there you go. Good job. I gotta read the cards though. Oh, it's telling me I need to drink some too. Probably from all my talking. Oh my god, I've been going 2 hours, I suppose. I had a shortage of water here myself. I gotta get water. I ran out, so I had to sacrifice and use a water picture. I just don't like having faucet water whatsoever. It's so yucky. Yeah, no, I'll drink water. It's like a group effort. Here, let me drink. Let me read this. This live is gonna take. I got. Thanks, Fluff. I get covered in this cat hair though. Nothing like extra fluff for protection. Ooh, pineapple mango tea. That sounds good. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Take a trip. Oh, there comes trouble. Hey, bossy. All right, things are looking up. The worst is now behind you. Finally, lights at the end of a tunnel. The stress and strain fade from your life. The winds of change are blowing. Resolution of a conflict, leaving and moving on. Well, it kind of resonates with me too. Ah, fascinating. Oh, I think that. Oh, yeah, no way. Your refrigerator broke too? That's crazy synchronicities. I must be helping clearing stuff from you, and then I freaking got it. Ah. Whoops. Oh, let's let you see the picture. Kind of reflecting, though. It's really cool looking card. All right, motivational. Fire. I'm always on fire. I'm trying to be more like water now. King of Fire. Oh, no way. Do you know what that actually is? Yeah, I think there's more to that card than meets the eye. Check this out. Focus, focus, focus. Full steam ahead. Devote your energy and time to the task in hand. Your position of leadership. You inspire others with your enthusiasm. You may receive advice from someone who excels in creative solutions. A natural born leader with a great charisma, charm, flair. The head of a business or organization, or allow him or he to be accomplished great things. Making a difference. The courage of one's commitment. And you know what this card actually says? Or is? If you can't quite tell, that's a dragon. You're sitting on a dragon. That's fascinating. Oh, and there. And this alignment from experiences. You know what you might be going through as well. Oh, that's dragon cards time. I think there's more to this, like an alignment. I've been forced to bring up ugly things, like past a lot of past negative things. There's been like a lot of manipulation going on through the alignment of the dark. And really it's breaking free and taking charge of it, because that's another thing. A positive more way to deal with it is letting it go. Letting a lot of negative experiences go. Like if something sits you in a bad place for too long, there's something messing with you to get you to see something in it, to let it go. Because that's what I did. I refused to accept going down that path of bringing something up and going into it, because our minds are powerful, and we create our own timelines sometimes. And sometimes there's one to pull you off your path or pull you into another timeline, and you just got to say no. I am my authority. I am authority of my decisions, and I refuse to do that again. Refuse to go that direction, and I am being positive, and I let it go with light and love. I do not need to go through that situation again. Now that's how you break patterns for stuff too. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, do you know who I actually freed? You want me to tell him? Typhon. He was reborn into Source, became totally brand new. So yeah, if you have old things coming up bothering you, push buttons, you just have to release and let it go with light and love and say, I do not need, I have made peace with this, I have let it go. It's because someone will sit there and push your buttons and keep trying to bring up stuff. And it's funny, you pushing buttons. See? They know you. They're trying to push your buttons. It's funny that I said that. That's hilarious. You guys are comical. Oh, thanks, King. I have an orca dragon. I just call it an orca dragon. It's white and black dragon. It's a water dragon, and his name is King. Haha, that's funny. Well, you can participate in anything and or mention anything, talk about anything. We're all open here to different versions and different perspectives. Some even coming in may not be quite as aware, but still curious and want to know. And you're more than welcome to ask everybody here. We all try to see things from multiple perspectives. And like me, I just made a breakthrough, and I think that was me unlocking something too. Yeah, see, even I still unlock a lot of stuff. No, no, you're all excited. Yes, calm down. Sometimes I gotta change something. Focus. Look at this. You got a pink dragon. Yes, by sharing experiences through each other and sharing stories. I encourage everyone, there's 15 here. I encourage each and every one of you to share any random crazy thing because there's more to it than I bet you've ever thought of. And look at this, push buttons. You're bringing in the pretty colorful dragons. Rose is the vibration of pure and beautiful, warm-hearted love, and the seventh dimensional dragons radiate this higher love. Our heart center has 33 facets. They range from green of conditional love through pink to pure white. We're ready to open to the pure white, transcendent pearls, the center of our glowing heart. The rose pink dragons help us to connect to our heart with Venus, the cosmic heart. We are turning into the cosmic love and oneness. These beautiful dragons are attracted to us. As soon as our heart is ready, we may feel our heart center becomes warm and they are near us. People will then respond to those pink dragons and start to shine in our energy field. Receiving this card suggests that your higher heart is ready to connect with the cosmic heart. Ask the pink rose dragons to touch your heart center and sense it awakening and expanding. Then the 4 center petals open, they sparkle with diamond light. They contain the higher facets of the love energy of the universe, but be aware of them lighting up so that you see a shaft of rose pink light flowing from your heart right to the cosmic heart, which widens you, which opens wide to you. Breathe soft, warm pink light into your aura. Notice how you transcend your emotions as the pink rose dragons stay close to you and light you up. Ooh, that's what you had to go through. You were going through a process of love, because once you pass that, you unlock this. That's what they're working on with you. Opening your love back up. Yeah. Well, same here. And nothing but super love. I transmute everything I come across with love and light. Ooh, cleared something too. Ooh. I definitely lots of clearing with everybody. Oh, it's okay. You're fine. You didn't come off rude. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with chat myself, and I get distracted too. And I want to read each and every one's message too, because each and every one of you are very important. What's your aura color? Who you asking, me or you or? I thought you knew everything. Can't you see my aura color? Can I? Chat pros on your side, nightmare. Mine does that too. But you know what? Sometimes I think mine does that when I'm just supposed to take a break and get out of chat too. Or blocking information. Rainbows. You're feeling yellow. I feel a lot of rainbow and gold. Rainbow, gold, silver. Earth Dragon. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. Oh, there you go. That's another way of putting it too. See, that my cards help me focus because I will say things in so many multiple perspectives I get lost in what I'm talking about. So honestly, the cards are to keep me straight. Because I can dig into so many different things and then people not even understand what I'm trying to talk about. There's that too. Because this just reminded me for push buttons that stuck energy is releasing. That's what it is. That's what it can also be called. Because when you're stuck in something and something's messing with you, sometimes it's because there's something there stuck that has to be released too. That's what's releasing now. Comical playing with my cards. Look at them all. Look at them all. I'm holding that still. They're playing with the cards. You see that darkness? You see all them? They're playing with my card. Can you see the dragons around me? Because I don't actually. Sometimes I can see some of. I can see the white dragon's auras. But for some reason I can't see some of the other ones. Oh yes, removing stagnant energy to make room for him to grow. And sometimes that's why you sit in some type of negative or depressing or sad emotion too. It's something that you had to clear, and so they put. Yeah. If I keep reading into it, I'm going to say it wrong. Okay. Ground, ground, ground. Fourth dimensional earth dragons are brown, the color of soil. They love the planet and the land itself. Sturdy dragons who help to build the original dragon lines, we now call ley lines. Part of their service work is to travel along them to clear them when we ask them to do so. Send in instructions to the earth dragons to work with the ley lines, and they can power away under the surface to clear any blockages. And this impacts healing with people and situations in the vicinity that can also help ground us to our mission in life. Oh, thanks for coming, Michael. Oh, and you have a connection to the mud dragons, the earth dragons the most. That's your specialty. You come, a lot of the other dragons like to help you push buttons, but that's where the brown dragon's from, because I don't have the brown dragon around me that much. So you must be doing pretty good over there. Sometimes when I connect to you, they come up and actually help me ground. That's funny. It's time to clear unwanted energies that are preventing your life from moving forward. Some of them may be earth under your home or office or where you travel. Call in the earth dragons and ask them to remove all that is not in accordance to divine light. Sense a frequency rising in the land around your path. Could also suggest you may be called upon the planetary service work. Ooh, you might be. Yeah, that's neat. Take a moment to use them to direct, to clear the planetary grid. Visualize the grid glowing and shimmering. When you walk, think of the earth dragons and connect you. Look at that. You're clearing. You're clearing grid lines. That's why sometimes you need a little extra help clearing yourself, too. Reminder to clean up your poop. Yeah. And reminder to clean my house. Yeah. I gotta clean my house. They're probably scolding me still. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Almost. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Just muting, really. There. I had to wait for her to. She had to interfere with the cat. Well, Loop was trying to be bossy again. He's so funny. He just tries too hard. He's amazing, though. Gotta give him credit for what he does, even though he's a stinker. Okay, I'm gonna draw cards from one more pile. This is gonna be for the collective. I hope that was good enough clearing for you. That I will. After the actually after the clearing. I did a whole bunch with the cards so you understood what was being relieved. That's what they like to do. They have me use the cards to explain directly what is happening with a lot of you and push buttons and clearing. And it may resonate with a lot of you because sometimes I clear more than just one person. Sometimes just a basic clearing. But they're doing a lot more with push buttons. And that's why I asked for a donation. If anybody cares to donate and throw in some tips, I need to get my car fixed. Well, it's kind of fixed, but I gotta pay for it. It's gonna suck. It's over $600, and that's actually cheap. Thank you so much, Push Buttons, for your donation. Trust me, is well appreciated it because right now I'm struggling. I try not to be, I don't, just being honest. I mean, a lot of us are struggling, and so any help is appreciated. And I'm trying to get back on this energy healing with everybody, cleansing, clearings to help people move on. I want to keep doing this, and the more you guys donate, the more I can help. Because I need money. I need funds to have an internet. Because my internet is due next week, too. And on top of needing my car fixed, man. Oh, it's insane. And I actually don't have a job and rely on unemployment at the moment. So, in between looking for a job and doing this, I gotta figure something out. I'm just letting the messages flow in right now. What we need to hear, suggestions, future things coming up. Which we all know future things tend to change drastically as well. We'll just do it briefly and then I gotta get off here because everybody's starving. Yeah, you hungry? Oh, everybody's hungry. I had chicken last night and I was gonna have more chicken. Nobody wants chicken. Everybody's picky. Okay, thank you for coming in. I'm just reading a handful of a last message. I didn't get going myself. Alright. Ooh, this is neat. Well, maybe. Oh, Jennifer, can you post it's in my description, but if you can't see it, could someone help him see my Cash App donation? And you could join my Patreon too and support. My lowest is $5. And I've got something pointed there. Oh, thank you, Push Buttons. You're awesome. Thank you. Trust these dragons. Love you so much. Extra, though they do anyway, but they're just really appreciative now. You can get them snacks. Yeah. Want to get some water? Hee. I know, I'm going to have to invest in better water filters. I'll double check when I am done. I got to use my phone for my live, so I'll have to check it when I'm done. I'll make sure to. Oh, distilled water? Yeah, I've been drinking. I want to buy. I wish there's probably gallons somewhere of water. Oh, there's my Cash App. Donations would appreciate it. I mean, need $10 for a basic reading quick. I know I said this is my last message, but... And a lot of these readings go throughout, and if it resonates with you too, feel free to tip, because there's a lot of us on the same path or a similar path that's going through a lot and need a lot of assistance and suggestions too. So I'd just like to be helpful with the collective as well. I hurry up and feed my kid. And for those that don't have kids, they're extremely picky. I work very hard trying to find something just to eat sometimes, because all right. 5 of air. Illusion, reality, separation, criticism, conditioning, healing. A conflict between reality and belief. Time for honesty. Let go of illusion and precedence. Face a painful reality. Advice and constructive criticism are not a personal attack. Drop the mask. Reveal your true self. You are not alone. Forgiveness others for wearing their masks. Ooh, forgive others for wearing a mask. Drop the mask, reveal your true self. You are not alone. For anyone that needs that extra verification, we are all here to share, regardless of what everybody thinks. Forgiving masks. There's a dragon in this one. Cool. It's an interesting one. Wait a minute, that's air too. There's a lot of airs. There's a couple air signs that need mentioning. Ooh. These are messages I feel are directly from our dragons. This is interesting. Ooh, 9 of air. Self-awareness, universal consciousness, understanding, insight, vision, imagination, fantasy, creativity. Open to possibility. Possibilities are infinite. Know thyself and know the universe. What dwells within you, what dwells within nature. Belief creates. All that existence was first imagined. Fantasy is the birthplace of reality. You were born to create. Imagine your fears away. Oh, that's a wonderful message. Holy cow, I love this card. That is instantly now my favorite card. Imagine your fears away. You're born to create. And that's definitely what we're doing with the dragons, the unicorns, and all the connections I make. Bridging beings into existence. Oh, you can do a quick donation. Did you want a donation for anything particular, or just donation for what I'm sharing right now? Oh, you don't want to miss anything. Oh, I'm just reading this card. I can hold off a minute. We can chit chat. If you want to send a donation. And be specific. Did you, you can donate anything too. It's not limited to what you want to donate. I just leave suggestions for those that want like a good basic reading, at least $10, because it's a lot of hard energy work. And I gotta feed my kiddo at the moment, so I don't want to take too much longer. Because my big readings take a long time.
Well, do we have spaghetti sauce?
Yes, well, the spaghetti sauce in a can.
I haven't found any.
I have cheese. You want homemade mac and cheese? Want me to make mac and cheese out of those noodles?
Can you make sure that it isn't,
Yes.
that it's not just butter and chunks of cheese in it? Can you make sure it doesn't dry up?
Okay, thanks, Sam.
Did you get about your donations?
Yep,
Good job. Good job.
that's good. That way we can get water and stuff tomorrow, too.
Tomorrow.
Well, everything's closed right now. Don't bother me. I'm doing my cards.
Sorry.
You're in my space.
I wanted to go to the gas station. You never do.
Well, I think it's closed. What time is it? Well, yeah, it's closed. Oh my god, it's 2 in the morning, you goof.
Tomorrow.
Later then.
I mean later. Alright.
Well, this is interesting. Anybody still lingering? Hey,
Didn't mean it.
don't be mean to them. They're helpful. Yeah, she brung the crazy balloon in here. Oh. All right. Well, she's trying to get you a good feel of the card. This is neat, isn't it? Servant, administrator, mediator, justice, law, loyal, trustworthy. Service to a higher purpose, loyalty to authority. Speak for others. Is your power real or borrowed? Follow the rules or directions given. Use personal power wisely. Question everything. Blind loyalty makes one blind. One does with animals and nature? I speak for the animals, I tell you what. You know, one of my processes was to do some type of animal thing? I had to go through the orca ordeal. That's a rough one to go down. Hey, it's a Fluffy again.
Do you know what cereal bowls are? Can I have some cereal?
Hello. Sorry, I had to mute again. My kid's harassing the crap out of me. She can't wait. You know, kids, they can't wait 5 minutes. Especially her. So that's probably why I connect to the unicorns, and I connect to a lot of mythical beings, and I've been having more and more random ones show up. Of course, I wouldn't want to like hurt nobody, but protection, yeah, a nice idea. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. I'm going to use my powers respectfully, properly. The Cosmic Zookeeper. Cosmic Zookeeper, indeed. And that's why I have tons of color all around me. I resonate with all the rainbow colors, all the very colorful ones. And yeah, there's usually someone in that balloon and it's usually floating. I think they're sad and grumpy because she beat the balloon up. Yeah. Are they mad? Oh, they're pissed off. You're all pissed off, huh? Poor. A lot of hanging out with wings. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing to bring up too. There's a lot of reflection in our everyday lives that we reflect outward that's actually a part of us. So I collect all these crystals. I collect all these random, all the stuff. I even collect. Well, I even started to like have these 3D printed dragons. Just to have more of a physical idea the energy I work with. I mean, in a way I can see it, but not see it. It's like I can, mind see it, I guess. Polarity. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. How did you pull that one out? I know that one. Maybe it's to help someone in chat. My bad. I gotta remember that too. It's to help those watching in chat. Polarity. Oh, there's a big reading here though for it. Let's see. Polarity. This might be for someone that needs to understand the polarity. Mind's eye. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Uh-oh. This is to grab clarity on the polarity. We have all played in the shadows and dabbled in darkness throughout different lifetimes. There is no judgment from the divine on what you did or didn't do, or this any other incarnation. Sources sees you a whole lovable and worthy, even if you are part of destruction or deception in other times. Only we hold ourselves in judgment and punish ourselves because we feel we are anything less than pure light. These unicorns show you that there cannot be light without darkness. There cannot be day without light. Just as you could not have capacity to hold the level of light that you do now, if you did not plunge deep into darkness before, you would not appreciate good things you have now if you had not experienced the opposite. This polarity serves you beautifully. Rather than try to disown your shadow side, be proud of it. Own it and integrate it. When you do this, it is no longer hold power over you. You can start to love and accept every part of yourself. Doing this brings you true freedom. Freedom from the pendants you believe you have to pay for being less than pure. Freedom from the lie of original sin that has shackled humanity for centuries. Free from unworthiness and free feeling less than others. You are perfect just as you are with your light and your dark. And see, with this one, I actually agree but disagree. For some people, I think that's why they wanted me to bring this up. I was thinking about this in the shower. I think there's more to it. There's a multiple when you get to a different level of shadow work, when you feel the shadow work, I don't know. It means it's different. I don't know, for some people, some are doing a different type of shadow work, I want to say. Because a lot of us have duality, yes, but at the same time, I think some of the shadow isn't proper. Because to be one, to integrate your shadow is to finally bring yourself to oneness. But does that? So I think it's a misconcept actually. A shadow, because you want to, because when you're being a true higher being, yes, there's the yin and yang, but I think that's actually different. I think some of the darkness people aren't understanding is purging of their shadow self, like shadow healing and removing yourself from the shadow timeline. There we go. Healing oneself from a shadow timeline is completely different than someone else's shadow work. Or, eventually connects and similar, but you know what I mean? Criminy 6. It's hard to. Oh, wow. I think I spent my energies, but I'm trying to explain it in a different way that people understand how it's different. You still have to go through the process, but at the same time, it's like not what people think it is. Someone's darkness is actually removing all the dark architect out of your. There's a higher version of it. You're removing the dark architect from your system. You're removing the dark energy from your soul fragment. You're healing it. If that makes sense. Some of us are going through an entire transmutation process to the point where you're completely removing the dark architect to be light. And I think the balance in energies is completely different of light and dark at the same time. That's where it gets confusing. Yeah, the transmutation process. Well, oh yeah, see, you need the dark to transmute to light, then the light brings you up to a higher level from transmuting the dark. So in a transmutation process, but does everyone transmute? Maybe people do things differently. That's what I always wondered myself. Do everyone have this ability or certain ones that can handle it? There's fluctuation in perspectives. Oh, people think they're supposed to become their shadow, and that's their shadow work. Yeah. See, I had that misconception too a while. It was harder. You're right. Because I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll just be one with my shadow, but no, because then your shadow takes over you and controls you. Because the shadow part is a dark architect side of you. And so you're purging and removing that darkness to become light because you can do that. And then once you remove a certain dark architect, then you can redo your chakra system and activate yourself slowly, step by step. And you should be able to heal yourself and become whole again. I honestly think that's what a lot of us here are for and forgot. Because we got sucked into the shadow thing, and that's part of what we're actually doing is, and this, when people talk about the separation of the dark matrix, is literally because we're healing ourselves high enough point where we can pull ourselves completely away from it and become a completely different matrix aspect of ourselves. My brain, see, my brain hurt doing that one. Ascension Deception, yeah. Well, that one made me yawn because I'm trying really hard to energetically read it. That's what I do because I'm trying to follow it go down the hole, and it's just like. Oh yeah, see, I just had someone's higher self or guide come for assistance. And I can physically feel and touch their aura or their energetic something. I feel it as energy, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. And I'll clear bad energy from them. So hopefully whoever that is was able to donate and come back, because I don't want to sit here too much longer. I gotta make something to eat, because I've already been doing this for 3 hours. Well, and honestly, it's like a timestamp too. I mean, I'm sure the healing part or whatever information is timeless, and I'm sure whoever catches the replay will be fine. It'll still help. It'll still be plenty helpful. But if they want any specific direct personal readings, I can always catch them in the next live too. So it was, yes, it was Sam. Sam, are you still here? Did you catch that? I hope you caught that information, because I gotta get going. I wasn't sure if they wanted specific reading, but I can always catch next live. Since I'm getting my car later, it might not be later tonight, but I think he said your aura color was, can't remember. Okay, yeah, because check the replay, because you're still here presently. You should be able to still catch up the energies and, you know. But one card from this ascension thing, and then we'll go. Oh, you wanted to know before I go your aura color. Oh, you know what you might have? Because I've dealt with someone before. It's kind of rare. You think so? Maybe that's why they don't like helping you and they're scared of you. Because of your reversed energy, your rainbow aura, this is for Commander Astar, is black. Oh, it's black. With a red center. I'm not quite sure what that means. Oh, maybe some silver. Silver? No, yours is more like black. Yeah, because it's technically rainbow, but it shows up black. And the red is the grounding part because of your energy. You're an earth energy, so it comes up as a red aura in the middle, but black on the outside because it's all colors. Remember, you're a different frequency than us, so it would be black instead of the actual rainbow, but it's still the same thing, but on an earth level. If you get what I mean. Yeah, it's the rarest color because it's all the colors combined. It combines the rainbow, the gold, the silver. That's why it has the black color, because of all the other colors. And then the red in the middle, because it's the earth. You're literally a grounding. Grounding. You're literally earth energy itself. So you actually have to do the opposite of grounding. Yeah, he's already grounded. So yeah, so that's what I've learned about his energy. He's the opposite of needing to ground. He has to release more from the ground because he's too grounded. You know, the balance of both light above and so below. You have to be more light, I guess, to do what you do better. I think that's where your balance would work better. That's just my perspective from what I've learned. Infinite possibility. That's what that came up with, what I've learned. It's an infinite possibility, and it can change anytime. But that's what I get. I trust me, that took a lot of actual perseverance dealing with that energy myself. I went through like a karmic connection. I was stuck with a karmic twist connection. So that's how I learned about your energy a lot. I am now appreciating and realize the severity of assistance I had. I really went through a lot of work. I mean, yeah, see, whereas like Jennifer may struggle to ground because we have the blue energy more and grounding, so we need like a little of your grounding earth energy, whereas you need the opposite. Being of service. Rather than focusing on how to get what you want, start asking yourself, how may I serve? Integrate service into your spiritual path takes personal growth on a new level. Ooh, is that for you, Esther, baby? I'm not sure what exactly you do. Maybe you gotta do something. Oh, you got new tasks coming. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, yeah, I'm way up. We have to come down a little bit and meet in between. Integrate services in a spiritual path takes your personal growth to new levels, brings you in sync with the natural flow of creation. Whether it's simply lending a helpful hand, being there to listen, stepping into the cycle of learning, teaching and sharing, being of service is a win-win. Through service, you're able to help others, raise the vibrations of your surroundings, and create a positive, energetic ripple throughout all. The more you serve, the more you continue to progress in your personal path and your spiritual gifts, psychic abilities, and skills begin to open as a result. Serve with love, and the universe has a way of upgrading you so you can serve at an even higher level. By supporting others and growing, you too will continue to reach new heights. You're able to inspire others, serve with love, share from your heart, stay inspired in the process. Being of service to others in a way that is joyful and inspiring you is an integral part of your soul purpose calling out for you to focus on now. How you can help being of greater service. So a lot of you are being called into doing some new stuff. Infinite possibilities. Now seriously, this is the last card. I don't know why I drew another one. These guys are goofy. They're excited and want to keep helping, but I have to bake food. It's like the more grateful they get, the more they want to help. And then I'm just like, nope, nope. My physical says I need a breather. That's another thing too, is don't forget your physical form. The more energy you take in, the more you need to take care of your physical form. You have heard and known at a deep level that infinite possibility is available to you, yet you may still have doubts. It's through releasing doubt and lingering dense energy in your personal experience with manifestation as hesitation, procrastination, and following the vision of another for your life that infinite potential is truly made possible. Unlimited potential happens when you're present and aware. Your heart is open and you're untuned to the energy of love, and you're in alignment with your truth, divine core creator in physical form. That means to you as spirit, co-create with the great spirit and the infinite field that is, to bring the highest possible vision of your life into being. Infinite possibility is not about anything that is outside of you, and is about creating from within the most joyful, vibrant, loving, exciting fulfillment possibility in your life, and unique and powerful spiritual being alive here and now in physical form. To help from your angels, simply think or say, Angels, help me to manifest the positive in my life. Help me to align the intentions of my soul and higher self. Help empower me to experience magic in my connections with angels. Help me to stay in a state of love. Ooh, that's a powerful message. Oh, yes, don't forget, and that's another thing I was going to bring up real quick. Jesus, now I got to really hurry. Okay, where did it go? Well, maybe not. Sitting on it, where did it go? Oh, turkeys. I didn't move, it should be here. What in the world? Oh, Draken's playing with my stuff, disappearing when I need it. Oh, so fun. What are you up to? What are you doing, Balloon? Excuse me. Excuse me. You're supposed to be there. Oh, you're supposed to be floating. Well, I had something to show you. I had this swisher. Where did you guys do with it? So much clowning around behind me. Oh, now you're running away over there. Oh, you're bothering the cat. Oh, good. The balloon could go bother the cat. That's hilarious. But, well, I was going to show you this gold ormus, but I guess you could just speak about it. Gold ormus. It's a good additive to your daily routine. And just be mindful not all of it is what it say it is. So discernment. Because I was just going to show you that, and that's gone. That's typical. I guess I'm not supposed to share my trade secrets. I'm not supposed to show it? Now they're being sneaky. Oh, it's got like a glow to it. And let's see. Sorry, I don't mean to just bloop, but I gotta get going. I was trying to find that ormus to show you what the container looked like, but apparently I'm not allowed to show it. Apparently that's a learning technique for y'all that ain't directly connected. Any new people in chat? Look it up, ormus. It's supposed to increase brain function. It's supposed to like increase connectivity. It's supposed to like help. It's supposed to like help a lot. And so it's just an interesting thought to give that a whirl. You don't have to if that's not your choice as well. It's just a suggestion. Just from my personal experiences, it does seem to help connect more with the third eye. Thank you for coming, Sam. Thank you, Push Buttons. Thankful. See, I can't even talk now. Joyful Jennifer, thank you. Dragons. Well, and the balloon is literally laying on top of the cat. That's hilarious. I love each and every one of you. And don't forget, keep that balance going. It's a hard one. So that's another thing too, is when you get into a little more negative energy, don't always think it's an attack either. You probably need to balance yourself and focus on straightening things out in your life and grounding. See, another thing is when I get hit with, that might even be what's going on right now, a solar flare. Because the sun's been really popping off a lot. So I'm mindful of the influence of the solar flares. They actually do energetically do stuff. They actually assist with removing a lot of the dark architect in your DNA. And so a lot of that, when the higher it, or the stronger it gets, the more it hurts sometimes. And if you start getting sensitive to actual energy, you're not necessarily being attacked I guess you could say you're being attacked by the sun, but not really. It's kind of an upgrade, and that's why you physically hurt, because it's removing bad parts of your DNA. It's literally reforming your DNA too to it. It's an original whatever you work with too. Whatever you resonate with is what it's working with. So don't forget that. So and then when the flares hit is usually when you need the extra heavy grounding, and your guides will intuitively get you to have like a higher protein diet for that day. Not necessarily meat, but higher protein. But for me, I always go for chicken, and I don't normally have pork because it's kind of a rough poop energy, but sometimes I'll get pork steak. But most of the time it's like chicken, and I don't eat that every day. So it's like I go with potatoes, chicken, beets. Beets good for circulation and lots of fiber. Beetroot powder and beets in general very good for circulation and helping repair nerve damage. For any of those dealing with energy and sensing it more, a lot of it is nerve damage as well from the energy. So that helps repair it. Ooh, thank you, Jennifer. Good idea. So I just wanted to, leave you with a final good, healthy ideas, real quick too, to, because that's another thing I didn't get to. I'll get to that next live. Is the connectivity through your physical and energy forms, and how you can help your energetic form connect better through your physical, give you more of a different perspective to help you understand. You have to keep both clear. The more you cleanse and clear out your energy form, the more you're actually clearing your physical at the same time, because then you bridge the gap and become one with both of you. So you're bringing in part of your energetic form more fully into your physical, the more you clear yourself out in both areas. And then pretty soon it doesn't get quite so complicated, because then once you've activated enough and your energy stays in your body more, because some people don't even have their higher self or any connection to their higher self even in their physical form, and that's a lot of people that are getting sick more. It's just part of it, not all of it, but that's where people keep getting sick more frequently too, is you got to heal both a little more before your system kicks on to heal faster. And because I gotta learn to explain everything fully too if I'm doing a classes, because there's a lot to it, and people don't understand the concept of how the connection really is through everything. And simply once you get to that high enough stage of cleansing and clearing out, it's still good to keep an idea of the higher frequency in foods, but also that your system can clear it out better and you don't have to worry or panic. You don't need to sit there and freak out, because that's what they do to you too. That's part of the negativity, is making you sit there and worry about what you're eating all the time. I mean, eventually your body, once you get through the main hard process, well, it'll heal more and process and transmute that crap we call poison, and then it's not so hard on your system. Oh, make foods from other worlds too. I bet I do. At least bringing the energies into the new stuff, because I seem to be able to clear out a lot of this lower dimensional food just by transmuting through it. And I want to help people understand that concept, so maybe they can process through their food more and not sit there and constantly worry, because it just seems strange that people, that's what they constantly do. And I'm just like, well, I kind of do that to a point, but I'm not going to sit and dwell on it. Yes, our food is poisonous, but there's 100 different ways how to clear it out of your system too, so it's not so harmful. And the more you clear from your system and take out of your food, though, the less nutrients is in it as well. And therefore, sometimes I supplement more than I want to, but I have to keep up with my nutrients. True. Like, a really big one is B12 and B6 and B1. Those main B vitamins with niacin at this point is like real important. May the goddess Artemis. It's familiar. I know some about her. Maybe a relative. Yeah. Maybe a connection to her. Maybe like an adjacent tribe connection. Something like that. Yeah. Ooh. Because I know I'm like a hybrid form of there, but something like that. Because I've been helping, or you know what? I think I've been just helping that genetic line in general. That might be why you thought of it. Really, that's funny. All right, well, I better go. I'm stalling. It's already been past 10 minutes. Well, thank you all for participating, and anybody new in chat, please feel welcome next time, and or eventually just share more. Other Commander sure shares an awful lot. Just don't sometimes give other people time to share, I guess. But I know it's nice to keep talking in chat, so there's conversation in chat too. Well, for anybody watching, anyone catching the replay, you have a good night. I gotta get going. I'm gonna have chaos worse than right now going on pretty soon if I don't get off because everybody's hungry. Yeah, I didn't eat much. I just had a thing of chicken. I gotta make some real food. They're all getting grumpy. All right. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, that reminded me. I promised them chocolate pudding. Now don't all go eat chocolate pudding. It's just instant pudding. I had hanging out somewhere. I don't even remember buying instant pudding, but apparently the chocolate instant pudding is better than nothing since I don't have much for snacks. But thanks for all donations, because now I'm going to get some first thing tomorrow, because I'm supposed to get my car tomorrow, and I'm going to pick up cat food, because I'm even out of cat food. So, much appreciated. You're all welcome. Love sharing information with y'all. Keep at it. Everyone's going through struggles lately. We'll just keep at it. We'll get through it. Great. Catch you later. Oh, yeah. I'm giving you a minute to get your goodbyes in.